I'm Paul Gojkovic, and it's a pleasure on behalf of so many deserving children and their families to introduce you to Manhattan Christian Academy. We have children with us from age 3 to the 8th grade. In the following video, you will see how these kids' lives are transformed during that time. 95% of MCA alumni graduate high school versus 44% in the New York City Department of Education. And most continue on to higher education. People from outside the community have found MCA's quality education, true mission, and exceptional results worthy of an investment. For many years, about 20% of MCA's operating expense has come from people dedicated to our cause. Most of the gifts make it possible for families defined as living in poverty to pursue a better life for their children by providing an education equal to that available to more affluent New York families. As you view this short program, please consider what MCA has achieved and what it takes to serve our mission. Each month this school year, we need to raise $25,000 in donations to fund our school. Your gift to MCA goes directly to providing the results and transformation you are about to view. Please feel free to call me at any time.
It's a structured environment. It's very loving and nurturing, but truly teaches kids how to read and how to lead and serve in life through a faith-based education orientation that I think gives them a good perspective on how to live life and how to move into the future. Oftentimes, the parents who come to us are desperate. They want quality education, and oftentimes quality faith-based education for their children. And so we like to get them early, and if we can, we train them, we love them, and just nurture them as a mother would and as a good teacher would. Take them from point A to point B and do it firmly, but in a friendly way, and teach them the basics that they need to know. We put them in a structured environment. We have a strong curriculum that really teaches them to read at a very early age. We use things like phonemic awareness and phonics and fluency and literacy, comprehension and critical thinking. Our reading program is really outstanding. We've always done a good job of teaching children to read. In addition to that, they learn math, science, geography, and the other things. And they seem to thrive in that type of environment. They thrive in an environment of order, of structure, of high expectations, but also loving, nurturing, fun. Parents are excited about that. They see the progress in their children.
I just think this is the type of school that every child needs. You know, it's not, I mean, intellectually, the school, they're very good, you know, but just how they nurture the children's spirit, I think is just so awesome, you know, and you know, they always come home feeling so good about themselves and just so excited to share what they've learned, you know, not only in math and in phonics and in reading, but also about the Lord. And I just think it's an awesome school, you know, it really nurtures the children in every aspect.
So as they learn science, they're also learning about God and science, how it harmonizes. They're learning mathematics, and they're also learning about God's creation and how numbers have to do with the Bible as well. So I like the way the curriculum complements the Bible. So they know what God has to do with biology. They know what God has to do with science. They know that God is in history as well. So as they get older, they're also able to see it for themselves.
We're part of the nuclear age and the nuclear age family where grandparents raise their children, raise their grandchildren. When he came to us, his mathematics skills were nil. He didn't even know his times tables. I'm a stickler for math. That was one of my favorite subjects. And so I was troubled by that. His reading level was almost nil. Reading comprehension, he had none. Now, you can ask him any timetable and he can stop and give it to you instantly. His reading level and his reading comprehension it's
for you
far
to,
surpassed.
learn about, who Jesus is and what he's done for you guys. And that's one of the most important things that God has taught me in my life.
I started coming to MCA in fifth grade, and before that, I was reading at a second grade level, and my parents, immigrants, didn't really speak the language, didn't know the education system, so they didn't know what to do. So they were seeking out for help, and that's when we found Manhattan Christian Academy, and that's something that helped me develop and push myself and want to do better, because people here wanted to see me do better, and they cared about me. I wasn't just another person in a classroom. I had a name, I had a face, I had a family. I was being helped, and that led to me going to college, getting a master's degree. I graduated with honors from high school, so it was something that a child that's having reading problems and is reading at a second grade level in fifth grade is not likely to happen, but thank God, because of the support of my parents and the support of the school, I was able to turn that around.
And it's wonderful of all of you to share part of your day with me and to allow me to come into your family. I love the idea that this is how did you put it, a country place in the midst of this urban jungle?
In New York City, there are 1,200,000 kids who attend various schools, and only 44% of them will graduate from high school. At Manhattan Christian Academy, we've been there for 32 years. Over 95% have graduated from high school. More than 50%, we believe, have gone on to college. Some think it's closer to 80%. We're in one of America's poorest communities, and we're taking children that are at risk, underserved, disadvantaged, and helping them to be successful by giving them a foundation for life.
Your support of MCA speak to the love that you have for children and the love that you have for the future of our country. Because here at MCA, this is where the future is being grown. This is where the future of our nation, the future leaders, are being nurtured. Support them, and you'll find that you're not just supporting them, but you're supporting yourself and the future of the American country.